Welcome, beautiful light warriors. Today we are asking your spirit team what beautiful blessings are unfolding in your life. This topic came through because of these cards that flew out for you. We also got the Hierophant that split with the Death card. So these are pretty life-changing blessings that are about to rock your world. Wow. Check this out. We're going to bring this one over here too. Life-changing blessings. These three Woodland Wardens cards have come up, and on the bottom of the deck was the Owl and Hop with Wisdom. I'm definitely getting good times from the hop. I believe it's the hops that beer is made from. We have Queen of Cups here, very receptive, very much linking in with the owl energy, but this is joyous. We have a gift coming in, at least one, with the Six of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles is an energy of being super satisfied with what you have, like really enjoying the life that you have created, the wealth you have created, the garden you have been growing, whether that be the garden of your soul or the garden of your material world, or both, because we do have the Hierophant here and the Owl and the Queen of Cups Wisdom. So this is very much, it satisfies you. It satisfies your heart. It satisfies your soul. Oh, beautiful. I feel like there will be a time with the Hanged Man and with this steps being shown to you. These blessings are big. They are bold. They'll rock your world. They will take a little while to get here, and you're being guided to trust the process and stay in flow. I'm going to choose our dice, so turn the volume down if you want to. We're diving in. I'm just going to grab a little, there we go. Okay. Not those two. I'll pop them over here just in case they want to be, hello. Well, now I see what's there. I need to bring it in if I'm seeing it. Casting the net wide. Wow. What we had over here, and it did move this card as well, is Herbal. So this is big, surprising. Can be linked with the Tower card, which I'm not anti a Tower card. Towers can be wonderful, but they're big, they're bold. You know, we've got death and rebirth here, and we've got this magnet. Like, this is big energy over here. Casting the net wide. Over here we have the 10th house. With this card particularly, ooh, the Crow and Dogwood Intelligence. I do hope this is focusing. I have had a bit of issue lately. The Crow and Dogwood Intelligence with the 10th house. Wow, you are about to be living your purpose, making an income from your purpose. Some of you, this is spiritual work with the Owl, Wisdom, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Crow and Dogwood with Intelligence. This is definitely about you emerging, perhaps from the waters of self-doubt, procrastination, 444 on the timer, divine protection, from the waters of fear, like we sort of see under here, can be linked with the Moon card in this deck, where she is sort of drowning in the water. She's submerged in the water, and the water being with the Moon card fears, doubts, but you are rising up. You're rising into your purpose. I mean, this is beautiful. You will be, like 100%, you will be working in a field. 10th house is your career. You will be earning an income. Look at all this money here with the pentacles, from living aligned with your purpose. Intelligence and wisdom and the Hierophant, many of you have a lot of wisdom to share. You may be researchers, students, postgraduate students. You may be writing PhDs, articles. I don't know what everything is. Is it Substacks, newsletters, social media posts? Many of you are here to be a teacher of some kind. This is your purpose. Wow. Thank you for such clear insight. I'm curious to see what was under here. Maybe it wanted to just come this way. Wow. I mean, judgment, and particularly this judgment, is the butterfly emerging from the chrysalis. And look at you in chrysalis stage, here with the Hanged Man. You are emerging into living your purpose, embodying your purpose, making money from your purpose. Wow, I mean, these are huge cards. Death, the Hierophant, the Hanged Man, and the Judgment. Most of these are major arcana. Like, this is huge. This is no little trinket of a blessing. This is massive. And it's so interesting, this cast your net wide. This is a letter. I've always struggled to figure out what it is. Was it a mixtape, a podcast, a letter, whatever it is? It's a way of communication. Oh, hello, I. Wow. Where are you? And then casting your net wide. Well, here's a little clue. Here's a little clue for you, is to, when you're, like, some of you are channelers, some of you transmit information, transmit spiritual guidance, transmit healing energy as well. Your guidance to reap the abundance that you deserve. Look at you living your purpose. Look at you as the Hierophant, Judgment, Queen of Cups, was the owl, the crow. You deserve to make a wonderful income that satisfies you, body and soul, from living your purpose. And your guides are actually giving you a clue. Your guidance is to cast the net wide. Cast it wide. Interesting over here. What's over here? Cast your net wide. So this would be for your audience, for your clients. This is like, you wouldn't just do as I do. I'm only on YouTube. This would be putting your work or putting your advertisement or your whatever out into all the social media platforms, creating a website, doing all the things. Your little clue here that you were guided to take notice of is to cast your net wide to start with. You can refine later, but this is about you making good money from living your purpose. There's an energy of magnetizing some sort of unexpected change. Elk and ash, strength, solidity, calm. This is very Emperor energy. This is strategic, and this is having the muscle to go the distance. This is choosing this pathway after a time of being in the chrysalis, where you're resolute, you're determined, and you're going to do what it takes with casting the net wide. You're going to do what it takes to create, oh, now I understand, to create this massive change in your world. This is This is a metamorphosis, body, mind, and soul, and in the physical. 9 of Pentacles. This is a massive transformation of you following your calling. Here, the antlers are always about spiritual antenna, your higher self, your higher calling. Look at, like, you're being like pulled towards this change. Surrendering to your gifts, surrendering to your purpose. And this is like radical change here. Death and rebirth and the judgment. Like, this is huge. This is a radical change for you, because before I just sense that you have been like drowning in the water of fear and self-doubt, imposter syndrome, whatever it is for you. But now is the calling, now's the magnet to emerge and have this Huggerlas death judgment tower moment in your world that you feel compelled to do. You're a leader. You're a wise leader. I kind of feel emotional with this. You're a leader. You're a teacher of some kind. You do you. You don't need to personify a certain kind of leader. This is all about like a homecoming. Homecoming to you and your purpose and who you've come here to be. This is a blessed release. Look at you, releasing yourself from fear to step into this role, however that role feels right to you. The teacher archetype could be doing anything. So this is all about tapping into your innate wisdom, following your higher calling, and trusting that this energy of you being a wise spiritual teacher or leader of some kind, and allowing it to happen and broadcasting it, because again we had our letter. This is sharing what you know. The Hierophant is the teacher, the spiritual teacher, the spiritual leader. Sharing what you know with others. And look at this with the 6 of Pentacles. As you share your wisdom, as you share this beautiful trait that you have to be a soul-led teacher and leader, so much will come back to you. Be that in energy, be that in friendship, be that in community, be that in money. You know, it's all of these things. Ow, ow. Look at her reaching for her purpose. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Chipmunk and Laurel's success. I mean, thank you, Chipmunk and Laurel. This is like guaranteed success right here. With 1313 on the timer, hopes fulfilled. This is wonderful. I'm wondering if the laurel, was that used in like sort of the Olympics maybe, in Greek culture, where they put the laurel around the head as a crown. 100%. You will reach the material success that you desire. This is like a guarantee from the universe. We've got the clue here of how to do it, or at least how to start. Casting that net wide, very wide, to magnetize this massive radical change, this massive up level, upgrade, to birth that into your physical world. Really wonderful. 10 of Wands. Very much pack up and leave energy. Obviously, I would advise caution to, you know, just suddenly quit your job and then like embark on a venture. But if you are ripe for that, this message is saying go for it. However, if you're not ready yet, and obviously we need to, you know, we're living on a 3D world with 3D systems, that much of it is beyond our control. So responsibly, thoughtfully, with care, and with perhaps a perspective shift here with the Hanged Man. Look at how the sun is coming in now. Normally I read in the morning, so this afternoon sun doesn't hit the table. But there's 100% guidance for this radical change. And quite often it's this internal perspective shift. It's the I'm doing this. It's the I am standing strong in what I have to offer here. It's this Alkan Ash Emperor energy over here. This is often the shift because, as I say, I'm sensing the moon card here, that you've been in a state of self-doubt. You're in the Hanged Man here. You're in the chrysalis of changing your perspective and choosing this. You know, we don't always have to leave a career or a job to start something new or to expand what we're doing. But I am definitely getting, for those of you that are sort of waiting for a sign to just like lock in and go for it, this is it. If you're already at that stage, and not all of you will be, but if you are, this is your sign to lock in and go for it. Success is yours for the taking. Let's see what this one is. 3, communication. I was just like looking back at this cast the net wide. So far that's our only clue. This one was with our wisdom, our like cementing this energy of the Hierophant, the owl, the crow, of this communication, that you are an archetypal teacher. That's what you've come here to do. Heart-led, soul-led, spiritually led, a teacher, leader of some kind. Communication is here. And now that it's come back over here, because I was wanting to turn over the little house mushroom and looking over here at the same time, all of this is about communication. This is about broadcasting with this casting the net wide. This is like a key clue here to help you find or help you to grow this material abundance that is promised to you through locking in and standing strong in your purpose and knowing that this is meant for you. Knowing, like knowing in your heart, in your bones, knowing in your bones. The quail and gooseberry, anticipation. I was thinking about the gooseberries. I know that these aren't, that they come in different forms, but I've had a certain kind of gooseberry in a garden once, and the shell sort of starts off opaque and then it becomes more skeletal, interesting with the bones energy, and then you can see the yellow berry in the middle. I don't know if these are the same, but that's personally my only experience with the gooseberry. And just noticing these feathers on the belly. Here we go. When we look at belly, we're thinking of quite a vulnerable part of the human body. You know, the belly is, you know, there's no rib cage there. There's no bones to protect the organs that lay within. So there has been this caging, you know, self-protection that has been taking place in your world. However, it is dissipating. We see you surrendering to your purpose. Every day, more and more, you're reaching for your purpose rather than being afraid of being vulnerable here. Beautiful. The wolf and rosehip, guardianship. This is your powerful spirit guide that I have mentioned before. So go back through the readings should you have missed those. But everyone here has an extremely powerful kind of dog, dragon, loyal, powerful, protective spirit guide, walking with you every step of the way. Every step of the way. Really noticing these rose hips. It's interesting. I don't think they are roots, although maybe they are, because they will have seeds within them. It's just interesting, the nature of these. I'm going to get more info about these roots. I know that they're very high in vitamin C. They're very nourishing. Rosehip. And they're in 3, 3, and 2. We've got the third house here. Page of Cups. Pigs might fly. This is dreaming big and like believing in the dream. Allowing yourself to believe in this dream, even if it seems a little bit far-fetched. I've also got this beaming out from the heart here. Beaming out from the heart. This is what these rose hips are. What you have to teach, what you have to give, what you have to offer in this teacher hierophant archetype is highly nourishing to others. Love this. Thank you to the cards and your guides for clarifying this. This is what you can rest on when you sort of feel like, oh my gosh, I'm locking in, I'm taking the leap, I'm going for this. What you can ground into when you feel the fear like springing up, the self-sabotage, the imposter syndrome, the self-doubt, whatever it is, when you feel that bubbling up, rest, lock into this energy, rest into the knowledge that what you have to give is highly nourishing for others. Look at you, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. What you give in this way comes from the heart and the soul. Look at them. Comes from the heart. It's all good things. It's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. We also get like that with guardianship here, to guard against the fear. Because the water's still here. The water of fear, that moon card that's been secretly here all along, is still going to be there. So it's this guarding against that with the knowledge that what you have to share, what you have to teach, what you have to offer is highly nourishing for others, and it comes from the heart. This is where it's coming from. These two together, hello, King of Wands and the Hermit. No more hiding away whatever this gift, purpose, career trajectory is. You've been lighting the way for yourself for a very long time. The Hermit is also a great, wise spiritual teacher. They have found the light in the darkness for themselves. And now you are called to bring that light to others. Leo energy here. To broadcast what you have learned, the wisdom you have gained to others. Throw the net wide and stand in your power. King of Wands and the Elk with strength here. You're here to be a teacher. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing. And I will see you next time.